guys, my name is Cameron. I'm the president of Disruption Service Organization.
Hey, I'm Kennedy Michael Davis, and I'm the co-founder of Disruption.
Hey everyone, my name is Isaac Oliver Johnson, and I'm also the co-founder of Disruption Service Organization.
If you haven't already, subscribe to our Disruption YouTube channel. Today I'm here with our founders to let you know just what Disruption is all about. First question to Kennedy. What made you want to make Disruption Service Organization?
What made me want to make Disruption Service Organization was just simply to cause a disruption in our community, make sure that people understand that there is good in our generation and that people have hope for their futures.
Isaac, how was DSO created?
Disruption Service Organization was created by a simple phone call. It was me and Kennedy on a summer afternoon. Just called each other, and then next thing we know, a week later, there's organization.
Pretty much.
Well, yeah. How long have y'all been, how long have y'all been the founder? How does it feel? And is it stressful being the founder of this organization?
I will say it is stressful for me being a co-founder, especially because my mom is an advisor. So even when it's done outside of Disruption, I still have it at home because she's the advisor. So it is really stressful, especially with us being in college now.
Actually, off of what she said about how many years, Disruption Service Organization has been here for 4 years now, so we have been founders for 4 years.
Well, while we have you college on the table, how are y'all college careers going?
I am the Miss Freshman for Stillman College as well as a Hearts Honor student.
Isaac?
I am an honor student. I'm not anything else.
Well, you heard it from the founder's mouth. How did it feel when DSO started to increase?
It was very shocking because when we first started Disruption, we had 5 people come to meetings and practices, and then out of nowhere, bunches of people just came for line 1. So it increased very shortly, basically off of negativity. Like people thought we weren't gonna make it, and then once they saw we were making it, they wanted to hop online. So yeah.
That's true. That's exactly what it is.
Isaac and Kennedy, how did y'all come up with the name Disruption itself?
Actually, I didn't come up with the name. I kind of hopped on
The bandwagon.
I hopped on the bandwagon because I wanted to make my own organization, but then I randomly called Isaac. I was just like, hey, I want to make my own organization, and then
Well, the name Disruption came apart because disruption means to disrupt in a negative way. But disruption is spelled differently as into the word disrupt to mean that it is disrupting in a positive way. That is the reason for the name.
How did y'all choose the colors for Disruption? Like, what do the colors symbolize to you all personally?
I wouldn't say, well, for me, it's not a symbolic reason.
Yeah.
We're just kind of like, oh, what groups don't have these colors? For me, basically, like, what groups don't have these colors?
We had to find something that was different from everyone else, to find something that would be more unique for our organization, for the people that we're trying.
We just answered this question, but I'm asking it again. It says, how does it differ from Disruption and Disruption? Like ION and SHU.
A lot of people always say it as the regular definition way with the TION, but we say shun. For me, it's more of a group effort. It's not just one person disrupting something. It's all of us. We're a co-ed organization, so the shun and the TION is a very big difference.
From the start of this organization towards the finish of it, well, we're not finished, we got a long way to go.
Yeah.
But from the start of the organization until we are now, who do you all feel influence you, help motivate you, help push you to where we are now?
For me, all of the negative people that thought we weren't going to make it, that was my push. All the negative adults, the teens and our peers, our friends, parents,
Our colleagues.
friends that really pushed us to keep going. So I can say negative people kept us going.
Obviously all of the positive vibes helped us keep going. All the people who helped us out in the community actually donated to this and actually gave us community service to do something different with the community instead of just being at home and doing negative things in the community.
That's for me, it was first like the negative, and then the positive people that actually saw that we weren't just 2 kids.
Yeah.
Like, cause I was a freshman in college. A freshman in high school,
And I was
and
sophomore.
Yeah, and like the people, they saw that we were actually for real about doing disruption. So then that's when the positive people came in and actually started to help us.
Okay, so I know that we talk about it amongst ourselves, but just to like clear it up in the community and all the air, what situation was disruption birthed out of? What negative outcome was it that we were birthed out of?
Me and him have the same story, but for me, I was in something that I didn't enjoy fully. It was still the same, but it wasn't the same as us, but I just didn't like the organization I was a part of. I didn't feel like I was getting the most feedback to my community. I didn't feel like I was doing as much community service as we're doing now, and I wanted to make a change, and I feel like I wasn't making that change, so I left.
Well, for me, my story is that, well, not my story, but for everyone else, and the reason, like I said, for making disruption was because of the simple fact of people doesn't get accepted into everything. People feel that certain people hold higher standards than others, whereas the people who you think are the least are the ones who come out with a bigger outcome in the future. So that was my story.
Well, I want to thank my founders for coming and joining us here today and answering the questions that we have about our organization, just so we can clarify and get a good understanding of what we are here to do. This next segment that I'm going to be asked the questions and they're going to ask them. Hey ladies and gentlemen, my name is Cameron Gillislees. I'm back here for another segment on questions. Today I'm going to be asked questions by my founder, Kennedy Davis.
Hey everybody, so like you said, I will be asking him questions, vice versa. So first question, obviously, how does it feel to be president of an organization?
How does it feel? First, let me say this. I was groomed in disruption.
Yeah.
I was here from day one. I was supposed to be on, they often say, line one.
3 years ago.
3 years ago. They often call it line zero. I'm a member of line zero. It was me, Isaac, Kennedy. Who else was on that line? My brother Jamarcus. Josh was on that line. Mm-hmm. Just a whole bunch of us that was on that line. That was, a lot of them did go on to be on line one, but I just didn't go through with it. But the pressure of being a president is not so much pressure as it is a responsibility. I treat it as not a job, but it's something like I like to do. So it's not pressure to me, it's just something that, I like doing it.
Okay, well, you know how we're all young founders and presidents. How does it feel to be a president of people in your age group, your grade level, from when you first started?
First, it's a big responsibility. It's not just you see me on camera or you see me in the community or you see me out in the streets. It is, we got meetings, we up late, we planning this event, we're trying to make sure we all get here, we're trying to make sure this right. You gotta be every part of the organization and some. You got to give your 110%, because even as I found it, when she was the president, it was hard. It was very, very hard.
Okay, so what type of pressure or bad things that happen or just anything not good about being a president?
Things that aren't good about being a president, I'm gonna be totally honest and transparent with y'all. Things that are not good about being a president, you're not always gonna have friends. Mm-hmm. If you get into an organization and say, oh, this is how I'm gonna make friends, and it's not always about having friends. This is not,
Not at all.
It's a social group, but it's not,
Your main goal of being president, making friends,
Your main goal of being president, you got to make sure everything gets done. You got to be the first one to arrive, last one to leave. Mm-hmm. You got to make sure if this don't come out right, you got to make sure you got a backup plan. Mm-hmm. What else?
Definitely being like the last person to leave. Event can start at 7. We won't leave until 2 o'clock in the morning just because work never stops. So I can definitely understand that. Next, how does your attitude affect meeting new members?
I feel like I'm a very outgoing person. I love to meet new people. New people, I guess they love to meet me because they never have a complaint about me. There have been occasions where I've scared a few people, and I know that I'm a big guy. I'm pretty scary sometimes.
Yeah.
But as far as new people, I believe we have a good understanding about each other. I don't play the radio. I don't say that I'm one that does. I like to do things. I like to do things in decent order. It is a time and a place for everything. So,
how would you tell somebody, or how would you help give them pointers if they wanted to run for president, not just for Disruption or for anything? What would you give them points on?
pointers about being a president or running for president for anything: discipline. You've got to have discipline. When somebody's not watching, somebody's watching. So everything you do, it comes like you reap what you sow, lack of better terms. Everything that you do, somebody's gonna either be affected by it or be, somebody's gonna see what's going on.
Okay. I think that's really it. You really answered good questions for us. Hopefully everybody outside that's watching this video, y'all love Disruption, and see you at Line 8 Industry Meeting.
Remember, go subscribe to our YouTube channel. We want to thank our media promotions and our advisors, Miss Carla Walker and Jack Williams. Thank y'all. I love y'all. See y'all later.
It's noisy, come through and it's roaring.